Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. Okay, let's do a random ranking where I go to my movie collection behind me and then pick out 3 movies at random with my eyes closed sometimes. They're open most of the time. Then I rank those movies based on a variety of criteria, and I'd like for you to rank them too if you're interested. No pressure. Down in the comments, if you've seen the movies, how would you rank them based on whatever criteria is most important to you? To me, the criteria changes from grouping to grouping, and for you, your criteria may be completely different than mine, and I think that's kind of what's fun about it. My ranking could be based on nostalgia. Maybe yours is based on film form. Maybe one day mine is based on film form and yours is based on nostalgia. I like how it kind of shifts, and that's where I think it's fun to talk about these. So, where am I going to pick from? Let's see. You know, I got an area over here I've neglected for a bit, so I'm going to head that direction. I'll still be with you, though. Okay, still here. 1, 2, 3. Eyes were closed. I'm just picking... Whoa. I'm just picking 3 movies that are next to each other. Now, I have to make sure that I've seen these films. If I haven't seen one of them, I gotta replace it. That's one of the rules I've set up. Whoops. So I gotta switch this one out. This was a movie that I found in my stepdad's collection after he passed away. Well, I don't even know if this is a movie. Is this movies? The 1,000 Eyes. I can't speak. The 1,000 Eyes of Dr. Mabuse? Is this a show? I don't know. But I've not seen this. I love this cover, though. Look at that. I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, I inherited this from my stepfather. So I gotta grab something else. I'm just gonna grab whatever movie this is right here. Have I seen it? Yes. Okay. So, first film is Hitcher, The Hitcher, the original one. I watched this the first time as an October viewing in preparation for Halloween, if I remember correctly. Maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It was a first time watch for me. Followed by 300, Zack Snyder movie. This was all the rage back when it came out. This was a huge deal when I think I was in high school, right? When did this come out? I don't see when it came out, but I'm pretty sure this came out when I was in high school, and it was, 2007? Okay, I'm way off. I was definitely in college. What? I was in college when this came out? I was probably just still palling around pretty heavily with my high school buddies, because to me this just feels like a high school movie. Is that wrong? Maybe I'm thinking of like Beowulf a little bit. That was in high school, I think. But anyway, this was huge. 2007? I was in grad school. Is this really that? Not as old as I feel like it is? I'm kind of surprised. Like, I was thinking this was like 2001. But, no, I'm way off. So yeah, I was in grad school, I guess, when this came out. My first or second year. Anyway, yeah, this was huge. This was stunning. Arrows will blot out the sun. I bet it was a terrible accent. Then we will fight in the shade. That I kind of nailed. And that was Magneto. His name just escaped me. In Assassin's Creed. You know. Oh gosh, why can't I think of his name? I lost it again. Anyway, I feel like I've ruined this thing. Is this still a good video? Okay, but this was a huge film. I didn't talk about Hitcher at all. I actually didn't like this movie very much. I found it kind of boring, and maybe I also found it maybe too sadistic, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember, but I remember just not liking it. But I do like that cover art. And then here, 187. I've only seen this one time when I got this movie. I got this movie from a buddy of mine in grad school when he was I think he was just updating to Blu-ray, and then he was giving away all of his DVDs, and he gave them all to me. I was like, well, you don't have to, you can still play your DVDs on Blu-ray, but he was just like, I don't want DVDs anymore. And it wasn't like he had gotten the Blu-ray of this movie, as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure he just handed it to me. He's like, hey, you want all these? You know, I just got a Blu-ray player. So maybe he had plans of re-upping, but I don't know. I keep it all. Yeah, I've only I think I've only like gotten rid of 2 movies, and I didn't even I don't know. It was like a documentary or something that I thought was it doesn't even matter. That's not part of this. I feel like I'm ruining this entire random ranking. So how am I going to rank these? I feel like this is a classic, so I feel really bad about this, but I think I have to put this at the end. So what am I going to do here? Well, actually, this isn't very hard for me. I know what I'm going to do. You know, this was kind of sad, 187. I remember, don't they like, isn't there like some dog killing in it? Animal killing? I feel like I remember that. And that's always rough for me. That's probably why I've never returned to this movie since I watched it. But at the same time, I remember liking the movie, thinking like Samuel L. Jackson should have gotten a nomination for it, because I remember him being really good. But I think I have to put this at the end, and I'm friends with a lot of horror people, so I like feel bad because I know a lot of them, you know, like this movie. It's kind of considered a classic, but I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I can't remember fully why, and I think it was more of a boredom thing. Is it boring? Or it was a sadistic thing, but it couldn't have been that bad. So maybe it was an acting thing? Maybe? I can't remember now. But I'm going to go ahead and say 300 just because I feel like it was a huge movie. We all had fun watching it. I can't believe I thought it was in high school. Again, I was probably palling around with my high school buddies, watching it with them a lot. Everybody remember when everybody was dressed up as 300 Spartans for Halloween. Everybody was trying to do the workout system, you know, like the insanity workout, and then there was the I don't know, another one. I can't remember what it was called. Everybody was doing those workouts, trying to look like these guys. It was huge. I feel like now that I'm talking about it and thinking about it more, it's very clear to me that it was when I was in college. But grad school still feels weird that I was in grad school. That still feels way too close, even though I've been out of grad school for a long time. But anyway, this is my ranking. 300, 187, followed by The Hitcher. Sorry to all my horror fan friends, for putting Hitcher last, but that's what I gotta do. I don't even watch 300 that much anymore, but, you know, it's the one I have most experience with, have, I guess, the most nostalgia. I had a lot of fun watching it with my buddies. And on that note, my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, how, or what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3 of them, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.